Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. We have some huge news here regarding AT&T and Verizon. This article is coming from Phone Arena. I'll link it for you down below in the description. If you would like to check it out on your own, you can do so. So, major accomplishment from both carriers, AT&T and Verizon, working together to successfully complete the first satellite to cellular enabled video call using AST SpaceMobile's Bluebird satellites. They're saying that these successful trials involve a live video call between AT&T and Verizon connected via satellite using the terrestrial network connections. These video call trials are the results of the recent approval from the FCC to AST SpaceMobile authorizing testing using both of the AT&T and Verizon spectrum in the United States. So this is excellent news here because this is demonstrating that this is for real. That yes, this can be done. That satellite coverage is not just all talk. That if they keep perfecting, they keep working on this, they're going to get it right and it's going to be a useful tool. So Verizon has a partnership with AST SpaceMobile. They became partners back in May. Huge deal was announced, $100 million. So Verizon's an investor and a partner, and AT&T has been a partner for quite some time now. They've done a bunch of things, successful trials with AST SpaceMobile back in April 2023. They did their first two-way voice call over AT&T Spectrum. Then we have June of 2023, first over-the-top video application call over AT&T Spectrum. September 2023, first direct-to-cellular 5G call over AT&T Spectrum. January 2024, public safety's mission-critical capabilities and first priority successfully tested in collaboration with the First Responder Network Authority, which is FirstNet. May 2024, AT&T and AST SpaceMobile enter into a definitive commercial agreement. And then September 2024, first 5 commercial satellites launched called Bluebirds. So a lot of good stuff going on here between AT&T and AST SpaceMobile, and now Verizon coming in, working with AT&T to successfully make that video call. That's exciting stuff. I'd want to be clear. I think that the carriers are doing a good job here working on this. I think as customers, we still expect them to continue to build out networks, right? Towers. We still want regular coverage. Okay. We want them to build out areas that they're lacking. We don't only want them depending on satellite coverage to fill in those gaps. And this goes for all carriers, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile. They all have gaps. No carrier is perfect. There's going to be weak areas. So I want to see them to continue to build out towers in those areas. I know it's expensive and they're trying to dance around it, but their job is to provide proper coverage to Americans that want to use their service. And I think that they still have a responsibility to do so. But this is good news here. Using satellite coverage can be beneficial in certain instances when you're in places where coverage is just not possible to get a hold of. If you're in a desert somewhere, we know that coverage is going to be scarce because of the way that deserts are structured. There's nothing there. It's open field with dirt and sand, and there's just no way to connect and there's nowhere to build. And it's also very costly to build when there's no population there. Nobody lives in the desert. So who are you really building for? The 1 or 2 cars that pass by? So this is when satellite coverage can really help and assist. God forbid there's some kind of natural disaster that happens to some area in the desert and first responders need to come out there. What if there's a plane crash? What if there's just a car accident that happens to be something very bad and first responders need to get out there? Having the satellite coverage, being able to connect without any disruptions is a plus, right? And then there's all kinds of areas that satellite coverage can play. The ocean, everywhere, you name it, underground, areas where there's just blind spots that, the carriers haven't been successful in getting proper coverage. So this is great news. Nonetheless, this is very good news. And it's really exciting to see that we're getting updates from all three carriers doing this. AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile is on their way with Starlink. I know right now it's just texting, but they're working on it. Believe me, you know T-Mobile is very eager to play catch up because this is an important thing now. This is the new way of getting connectivity to customers. In a couple of years, maybe 7 years, maybe less, this is what we're going to see. We're going to see more advancements here. And this is going to be a go to for first responders, even customers. I mean, it's pretty cool. Think about it. If you're on vacation and you're in the middle of the ocean on a yacht somewhere, you don't have to worry about having Wi Fi on your ship or your boat or whatever it is. You just connect via satellite and you're good to go. If you're in a desert somewhere, you connect via satellite and you're good to go. So this is very cool. It's very useful once it gets down and it's perfected where it can be relied on. I think this will be a very fine tool. And having all three carriers offer this is always a plus, having the competition, but also we're probably going to have our favorite. We're going to have our choices of which carrier we want to go with for this type of coverage. Now, that can depend on a bunch of varying things, right? It could be pricing, could just be what carrier works overall best for us, and then we'll decide that way. There could be some additional benefits that are added on with these terrestrial coverage packages. Who knows, right? So it's good. It's a good thing for all the carriers to get involved with it, as they should be. Imagine if it was just AT&T doing this and Verizon and T-Mobile weren't even trying. Don't you think that once AT&T has this down right, everyone's going to want to go to them because it's like, oh, that's the coolest thing ever. I can connect from the middle of the ocean, right? I mean, everyone's going to want it. So they all have to get involved and do this because this is going to be the hot new thing and a very useful tool once it's ready. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about this. Are you excited for AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile? Can you wait or not wait to see what they have next? And is this sound like something you'll be interested in certainly paying for once it's ready and available? As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. And don't forget to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing, turn on your notification bell so that you never miss a video that I've dropped, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.